Ja, ik zit erin.
Oké, dan ga ik ook.
Wat grappig.
Just Patrick bought something for 56. How can he have so much? I could hardly buy.
What?
Okay, there are also things that are. They also put like a dinner there, so I was confused.
Okay, everyone, we have take two. We had some technical issues. Sorry. Can everyone hear me? Yes, okay. That's great. And can everyone see me? Okay, that's also nice. Okay, I will try again to share my screen because I was kicked out of the room. Okay, there we go. Okay. Just a moment, and then we are going to start. Okay, there we go. How is everyone? Hoe gaat het? Okay, let's begin. I can see the chat, so later I will just look and be more interactive with you. So I will just only first introduce myself and tell a bit about the program. So let's go, yeah? Okay. So ik ben Igor en ik ben jullie taaltrainer. My name is Igor and I will be your Dutch trainer. And yeah, first I will just tell a bit who I am so you'll know what kind of teacher I am. So my passion is travel writing. So I like to travel to different sides of the world to just blog about it. And yeah, that's also with the whole Dutch thing. I love to write about the Dutch language and about my adventures. So if you want to follow me, you can go to travelwithigor.com and then you can find my travel stories. But today we will focus more on the Dutch teaching, of course. Okay. So who are you? We'll just do first a warm up. So I will learn more about you and you can warm up a bit for the Dutch lessons. So first one, we have, what's your name? It's hoe heet je? Hoe heet je? You can try to repeat after me. Second one, we have, waar kom je vandaan? It means, where are you from? The third one, wat is jouw passie? What's your passion? And the fourth one, waarom Nederlands? Why Dutch? So why do you want to learn Dutch? Okay. We go for the answers. Okay. Okay, so what's your name? Hoe heet je? Ik ben Rob. Do you have a Rob here in the group? Ik ben Rob. It means I'm Rob. Waar kom je vandaan? Where are you from? Ik kom uit Duitsland. I'm from Germany. Wat is jouw passie? What's your passion? Mijn passie is reizen. My passion is to travel. Waarom Nederlands? Ik vind talen leuk. I like languages. Or it can be something different, of course. Okay. Are you warmed up? Only the one problem, guys, I can see the chat. I don't know why. So later I will try to remove the screen sharing and then I can be more interactive with you. So we go further. Okay, so I tell first a bit more about the whole course. It's the Dutch bootcamp. And the idea is to experience Holland like a local, because it's easier to discover a country where you can communicate with the locals, of course. So let's begin. This is the setup of the course. First lesson. So we have today the first lesson, and we do a bit about introducing yourself and the alphabet. The second lesson, so next week, Thursday at 7 p.m., we do about the emotions and free time, because everyone is probably sitting at home, so you can be bored, and it's good to learn how to tell about your emotions in Dutch. The third lesson, we have home and family. Fourth, my body and healthcare, especially now with the whole coronavirus thing. It's nice to know how to call a doctor or just talk with a nurse. Fifth lesson is at the market and doing groceries, boodschappen doen. Six, restaurant and cafe. 7, travel and holidays, my favorite one. And 8.1, we have a final test, and you can get a certificate. So you can maybe show it to a future boss here in Holland. Okay, we go further. So we are starting with the first lesson, the alphabet and introducing yourself. So we have first about the calendar, so you know what time we do the lessons, about the group rules, secret how to learn Dutch, the easy way, of course, and yeah, the alphabet, the pronunciation, and sentence structure, and some dialogues. I have some technical issues, but I think it will be all right. I need to get used to the program. So sorry for that. Okay. So calendar. So every Thursday at 7 p.m. we have the lessons, so you can just join. We have only like 100 participants because the program can't have more. And in the end of the lesson, you can just send me an email. I will just put the link of the email in the chat box. And yeah, then I can sign up. I can sign up you for the lessons, and you can just continue with the whole program. So let's go further. Group rules. I think it's the same like in a normal class, right, at school, but then online. So it's important to be on time, to respect everyone, and to have a positive attitude. I think, yeah, just common sense. Okay, and now the most important thing. So what's the secret to learn Dutch? Does anyone know how to learn a language very quick? Okay. Oh, now I can open the chat box. Okay, that's great. I found it. Motivation, practicing, practice, practice, practice. By practicing it again and again. Yeah, that's true. Communicating by talking to natives. Yeah. Continuation, practice. Program. Okay, I see a first email. That's nice. Dedication, determination. Okay, practice with native speakers. Listen. Yeah. Okay, I will show you the secret. It's exposure. So some people have it good, like it's about just going out to practice with people and talk to them, meet the culture they live in. So it's all about, yeah, you can see it like a GoPro, just going out and try to just communicate with the people. Okay, we go further. Yeah, so Another thing a lot of people have problems with is how to start with learning a language. You start first with the dialogues or with the letters or with the accent, or you go just out and talk to people, or you first read books. So how do you start? Maybe some people know already some languages, so they know how to start, or it can be, of course, for everyone different. So we have, for example, the Dutch vocabulary, we have grammar. It's very hard in Dutch, the grammar. Even some Dutch people have problem with it. Speaking and listening, pronunciation. For example, the Dutch, the G, like goed, like good. We have sentence structure and writing and reading, of course. So how do you start? So we have a whole process when we learn a language. So you start first, when you are born, you start first with listening to your parents' voice, and then you try to just copy it. So then the second step is you just copy the words of your parents. So you start to speak, right? For example, mom or dad, you say. Like in Holland, we say mama or papa, like mom, dad. Then we start to write, usually at school. And then we do the reading thing. So we start to read all the letters and all the words, and we learn it step by step. So, okay, what's the plan? The plan of the course is to first learn the alphabet. Then we learn how to pronounce it, all the letters. Then we do the vocabulary, so all the words. Sentence structure, so how to combine all the words in a sentence. Grammar, dialogues, so how to talk with each other. Exposure talk, I will give you like practical assignments to call people in Dutch, or just now because of the whole Corona thing, you can't go really out, but you can just try to practice, for example, to order pizza or just talk to a Dutch friend using your cell phone. So that's also possible. And the eighth step, it's also very important, is to reflect. Did you know what did you do good or what did you do wrong? So that's the plan. Okay, and now some communication advice. In the beginning, it's the best, in my opinion, to first start with the easy Dutch words. For example, like hoi, like hi, or dag, like also hi, you can use it. You can say, for example, goedemorgen, good morning, because when you start to learn very difficult Dutch words, then you can just make it more difficult for yourself, of course. So it's important to start first with the easy words. Further, it's important to have an open attitude, so that you go out and you can just express yourself. It's more about, it's not only the language with how you speak, but it's also how you behave, for example, your body language. Further, it's important that you talk loud and slow. So when you talk too fast, sometimes Dutch people can't follow you. And too slow, it's also not so good. And the last one is just to practice in different situations. So it's different when you speak, for example, for a crowd, like 10 people or 2 people or one-on-one or in a bus or maybe in a plane or at the gym. There are a lot of different situations, and Dutch people use also different words in different situations. Okay. So we start with the alphabet. So now we start to learn. It will be now the learning part. Okay, guys, are you ready? Are you not bored already? Okay, let's start. Yes, I will share the PowerPoint with you, so don't worry about that. Okay, I will just only check the chat. Okay, ready, yeah. Yes, you can send Igor an email afterwards, okay. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I can put it like here. Okay, we start with the alphabet. So how to pronounce all the letters in Dutch. Okay, so we have first A. A. You can repeat after me at your home. A. B. B. C. C. D. D. A. A. F. Like fiets. F. G. This one is hard. G. It's almost like when you have a sick throat. G. Like goed. Like good. I will show you later all the words, so you will repeat after me. H. Like huis. H. I. Like ik. I. J. J. Like jas. Jacket. K. Like kaas. Cheese. L. Like leuk. Like something nice or fun. Leuk. L. M. M. N. N like neus, like a nose. O. Like oog. I, like an eye. Oog. P. P like Piet, a Dutch typical name. Piet. P. Q. Q like quiz. We don't use a lot of times Q, so you will not see it a lot of times, I think. R. R. S. S like slang, like snake. Slang. T. T like T. T. This one is also hard. It's like bus. Like bus. V like fish. V like fish, like a fish. V, we make this one longer. V, like the Dutch name Willem. V. X. X. And we have Y or I. Y or I. For example, ijs means like ice. Then we have like J, like the sea, Z. Okay. So here we have all the words. I, of course, I can repeat it. So we have I, for example, like ice, like ice cream, ice. It's here, you can see it. Ice. Something like when you burn your hand in the kitchen, you can say ice. It's easy how to remember it. Sure, no problem. Okay. So here we have all the words and we can, we will just go one by one. So you have here a beautiful monkey. When I was on my internship in Thailand, I saw a lot of them. So you can say then the app, it's monkey, the app.
the aap. Then we have the baas, the baas, the baas. Then we have the cent, the cent. You can't really use them anymore in the shops because of coronavirus. You can only use the card. The cent. Then we have the dag. The dag. It's the day. Een mooie dag, a beautiful day. Een mooie dag. We have het eten. Het eten. The food. So het eten. De fiets. The fiets. You make it a bit longer. The fiets. It's bicycle. The fiets. You have a lot of them in Holland. We have gaan. It's to go. Gaan. You can say, for example, ik ga naar huis. Ik ga naar huis. It means I go to home. I go to home. Gaan. So it means that you move somewhere. So it's like to go. So it's not only walking, can be skateboarding, can be bicycling, or with the car, or with the plane. So it's gaan, to go. And you pronounce the very, very hard from your throat. You can drive home like G, gaan. Yeah, it takes practice. Okay, and this one is the haan. Rooster, the haan. And this one is very soft. You pronounce it very soft, almost like whispering. The haan. The haan. Okay, so we have gaan. It's very hard. And the haan. It's very soft. We have ik. It's me. Ik. So you can say ik ben. I am. Ik ben. So I say, for example, ik ben Igor. I'm Igor. De jas. The jacket. De jas. Ik heb een jas. I have a jacket. Ik heb een jas. Lopen. It's to walk. Lopen. It's ik. Ik heb. Ik heb. Ich habe is more in German, I think. Ik heb. It means like I have. And ik ben, it's I am. Okay, no problem. So we have ik ben, I am, ik heb, I have. The next lesson we have more about the grammar, so we practice it more. Okay, so we have lopen, to walk. Ik loop naar school. Ik loop naar school. I walk to school. The lamp. The lamp. You can put it on when you have an idea. The lamp. The lamp. De man. It's the man. De man. And de vrouw. It means woman. De vrouw. De vrouw. It's a bit more difficult, I think, to pronounce with the F. Yes. Then we have de neus. It's the nose. De neus. De neus. Ik heb een neus. I have nose, you can say. De oog. It's the eye. De oog. Eye. K. We miss the K. Then we can do it K. It can be, for example, de kaas. De kaas. It means cheese. De kaas. Okay. Het paard. It's the horse. Het paard. De rat. It's the rat. De rat. The rat. De sla. You make it a bit longer. De sla. Is it that? I will check it afterwards, Diana. De sla. And we have the toe, so it's the teen. Make it longer. The teen. Het uur. Het uur. It's the hour. Het uur. Make it also longer. De vis. The fish. It's with the F, the fish. Een mooie vis in de zee. A beautiful fish in the sea. Warm. It's warm. Warm weer. It's like warm weather. So warm. And hot is heet. S for fish. How is the S? Okay, we go back to the fish for a moment. It's the fish. The fish. It's like a S in the end, the fish. You make it a bit longer, a bit sliding. Yeah, exactly. The fish. And weather is weer. Weer. It's weather. Mooi weer. Yeah. Okay. Go further. And then we have this one. It's het ijs. We have this one. The I. Het ijs. We have two letters and you pronounce like I. Het ijs. F and V. F we pronounce like this. And the V more like V and F. So fish we had with the F. But sometimes it's also with the V. Okay, go further. And then we have the last letter, it's the J. The J, it's the sea. You can say, for example, ik zwem in de zee. Ik zwem in de zee. I swim in the sea. Okay. And then we have an exercise. So how is me in Dutch? Like I. Ik. Yeah, it's ik, exactly. So you can say ik ben, I am. Ik ben. I am. Okay, and how is fish in Dutch? Yeah, fish. Wow, you type very quick, everyone. The fish. Yeah, exactly. Now we have to walk. Yeah, exactly. Lopen. Gaan is it's more to go. So gaan, it's to go. And to walk, it's lopen. Okay. Now we have bicycle. Yeah, fiets. With the S in the end. Yeah, fiets. Ik rij op een fiets. Ride on a bicycle. Ik rij op een fiets. And how is warm in Dutch? Warm. Yeah, exactly. Warm. Het is warm weer. It's warm weather. And how is I in the Dutch language? Oog. Yeah, exactly. Ik heb een oog. Ik heb een oog. I have an eye. And how is to go in Dutch? Gaan. Yeah, exactly, with the g, with the hard g, gaan. Yeah, exactly. You can say, ik ga naar werk. Ik ga naar werk. I go to work. I go to work. And the last one, the food. Het eten. Het eten, the food, yeah. And it was ik ga, and you can say ik eet. Ik eet, so you can say like, ik eet patat. I eat French fries. Ik eet patat. Ik heb twee ogen. Ogen. It's like eyes. Is it with on or to a? You say ik ga. And you say like together wij gaan. Alsjeblieft. Okay, we move to another one. Wij gaan verder. We go further. Wij gaan verder. Okay. So now the pronunciation. We have two A's and one A. So we have the kaas. You can try to repeat after me. The kaas. You make it very long. The kaas. And we have the greenhouse. It's the kas. Very quick. The kas. The kaas. And the kas. So you can say, ik wil kaas. Or you can say, ik werk in de kas. I work in a greenhouse. Okay. Now we have another letter. We have het geld. It means the money. Het geld. And we have geel. It means like yellow. Also with the geel, yellow. So you can say, for example, ik heb veel geld. I have a lot of money. Ik heb veel geld. Or you can say, de bloem is geel. De bloem is geel. The flower is yellow. Ik wil ook meer geld. I think everyone, right? We are all students. Okay. O, you have de kok. De kok, it means the cook. And we have het oog. Het oog, the eye. De kok kookt een oog. Okay, we have a funny sentence. The cook cooks an eye. De kok kookt een oog. Bon appetit. Okay, lekker. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we have now the bus. The you pronounce it like the bus. And we have duur. Duur, like expensive. So we can say the bus is duur. The bus is expensive. In Holland, it can be expensive. The bus is duur. Okay. Okay, be careful for this one. We have OA, so you say like oe, not the but oe, het boek, het boek, the book, het boek, the book. And we have the bus, the bus. Ik lees een boek. I read a book. Ik lees een boek. And then we have ik rij in een bus. I ride in a bus. You can also say ik rij in een bus. Okay. And this one is also sometimes hard. It's, for example, when you write a letter to someone, it's important to know the difference. I need to check just a moment. So the D, this is person, the pronunciation. Ik rij, yeah, exactly. Ik rij, you say. Yeah. Ik rij. That's the accent, the pronunciation. Rij. Okay. To go back. Oh, yes, okay. Then we have au and also au. So you pronounce it au, like when you hurt your leg or something, au. But the writing is different. So we have rauw, it's raw, like rauw vlees, raw meat, rauw vlees on a barbecue or something, rauw vlees. And we have the zout, the zout. So you can say the fish is zout. Or maybe better, the fish smaakt zout. It tastes salt, like salty. rauw vlees, and the fish smaakt zout. In the pronunciation, there's no difference, but only with the writing. So you have like rauw in the writing and zout, but you pronounce it the same way. Au and au. Yeah, exactly. Just practice a lot with writing, but in the pronunciation or in when you talk to people, it doesn't really matter. So it's only for writing. Smaakt, it means taste. Smaakt. Smaakt. Tastes. Okay. And how about ui in Zuid? You make a trumpet from your lips and you say like ui, ui. I will just let you see. We will have it later. Ui. Okay. Then we have korte ui and lange ui. So we have ui. It's like the egg. Ui. So you can say het ui is lekker. Het ui is lekker. The egg is tasty. Then we have het ijs. It's the ice cream or just ice in general. Het ijs. So we can also say het ijs smaakt lekker. So it tastes nice. Het ijs smaakt lekker, or you can say het ijs is lekker. It doesn't really matter. So we have het ij and het ijs. And it's the same, you pronounce both like I, like when you burn your hand in the kitchen, I. Like I and ice. Okay. Now we have E and E. So the second one is short, and the first one you pronounce it long, like E and E. Yeah, it's in the pronunciation. E in het and the. We'll do the next lesson about het and the. We have now ziek. It's like E, ziek. You can say, for example, when you have coronavirus, you can say, ik ben ziek. Ik ben ziek. Or, ik ben niet ziek. Ik ben niet ziek. I'm not sick. Ik ben ziek. I am sick. Okay. And you can say also, ik heb hik. I have hiccups. Ik heb hik. So you can say, ik ben ziek and ik heb hik. I'm sick and I have the hiccups. Ik ben ziek en ik heb hik. Okay. So you have E, you make it long, and E, ben, I am. Heb, I have, yeah, exactly. Ik heb and ik ben, I am, yeah. Ik heb, I have, ik ben, I am. Ik ben and ik heb. Okay, we go further. Yeah, we have the next lesson about the I am and to have. So don't worry about that. Okay, we have O, the deur. It's the door, the deur. And we have the nose, the nose, the nose. In this one, you pronounce der a bit different from this letter. So you can say the deur is dicht. The door is closed. The deur is dicht. And you can say, ik heb een neus. I have a nose. Ik heb een neus. Okay. Okay, this one is very difficult. I think the most difficult one. Wat is dicht? Yeah, you can ask, wat is dicht? De deur is dicht. Dicht means closed. Okay, then we have ui. When you want to pronounce the ui, it's like you make a trumpet from your lips. So it's like ui, ui. And ui in Dutch means onion, ui. You can say, ik wil graag ui. When you go to a market, you can say, ik wil graag ui. I would like onion. It's very polite to ask with graag. But this one we have at lesson 3. Is geel. Yeah, you can say the ui is geel. Or the ui is lekker. And the second one is the ruit, the window. De ruit. So you can say de ruit is kapot. Raam, it's like the, yeah, it's more like the whole window. And the ruit is more the glass of the window. I didn't know how to write the description of this one. So I put like a window. Ui, ui. You make a trumpet from your lips. Ui. It's like ui. Something like that. Ui. Ik eet ui. Or ui is lekker. Ik koop ui. I buy onion. Yeah, this one is really hard, so you need to practice a lot to have the ui. And we have de ruit. De ruit. De ruit is kapot. De ruit is kapot. So the window is broken. So it's more about the glass of the window, not the whole window. Okay. And then we have another exercise. So how is cheese in Dutch? Kaas with a K. Yeah, kaas. Yeah, exactly. And do you remember how the greenhouse was? The greenhouse? Kas. Yeah, great. Kas. So it's very short. Kas. And cheese, it's long. Kaas. Kaas. Okay. And how is book in Dutch? Boek. Yeah, you pronounce it short. Boek. Ik heb een boek. I have a book. Okay. And then how is egg in Dutch? Ei. Yeah, exactly. Ei. And you can say, for example, ik eet een ei. Yeah, exactly. Very nice. Ik eet een ei. En het is lekker. And it's tasty. Lekker. And how is sick in Dutch? ziek. Yeah, ziek. With a Z, ziek. So you can say, for example, ik ben ziek. I'm sick. When you want to call a doctor, then you can say, ik ben ziek. So you can say, ik heb coronavirus en ik ben ziek. This one is hard. Ik heb coronavirus en ik ben ziek. Coronavirus is the COVID-19, right? It's now about, everything is about in the news. Ik heb coronavirus en ik ben ziek. Yeah, N is and. Yeah, this one is hard. It's like the expert level. But it's important when you want to call a doctor. We have it also another lesson about. Never heard of corona. Okay, not in Dutch. Oh, I need to go back. Okay. We have now, how is bus in Dutch? Bus. Yeah, exactly. Bus. Ik rij in een bus. I ride in a bus. Ik rij in een bus. So, rij, you don't pronounce the D. Ik rij in een bus. And how is ijs in Dutch? Ijs. Yeah, exactly. Ijs. It's also ice cream. Ijs. Ik eet ijs. I eat ice. Ijs is, oh, ijs is lekker. Ice is tasty. Yeah, it's similar. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I put a capital letter in it. Okay. And now we have nose. Ik heb ijs op mijn neus. Yeah, good one. Neus. Ik heb een neus. I have a nose. Ik heb een neus. And the last one, it's boss. The baas. Yeah, very nice. The baas. You can say, hij is mijn baas. He is my boss. Hij is mijn baas. Mijn baas is slecht. Yeah, I think no one likes bosses, right? Mijn baas is moeilijk. Difficult. Zij is mijn baas. She is my boss. You can say also, ik ben de baas. I'm the boss. Ik ben de baas. Ik ben mijn zelfbaas. You can say, ik ben mijn eigen baas. My own boss.
Eigen.
Ik ben mijn eigen baas. Okay. We go further. Okay. We had alphabet, the pronunciation, some words, and now we will try to put the words together in a sentence. So usually when we build a sentence, we have first like a person, for example, ik, I, we have ik, and then we have a verb. We have ik heb. Ik heb. So we have ik heb een jas. I have a jacket. We have ik, it's a person. Heb, it's a verb, right? And then we have another word after it. Ik heb een jas. So that's how you build a sentence.
Yes.
Ik heb een jas. I have a jacket. But that's regular. but there can be also an inversion, it's called. So then the heb is before the ik, in front of the ik. So usually when we have a question, you have an inversion, or when we have a time in front of a sentence. Oh yeah, could you please turn it off if it's possible? Because I can't find it now. Thank you. Okay. So now we have vandaag heb ik een jas. Today I have a jacket. So here we have an inversion, right? Because in regular we have ik heb. Now we have heb ik. Vandaag heb ik een jas. So it's now different. Heb is in front of the ik because we have the time. It can be the same with nu. Nu heb ik een jas. Now I have a jacket. Or you can say morgen heb ik een jas. Tomorrow I have a jacket. In this slide we have the sentence structure. How you can build a sentence in Dutch. So how you can put all the words together. You can use the inversion when you have a question or a time in front of it, in front of the sentence. For example, today, tomorrow, yesterday. Morgen is tomorrow, yeah. So, vandaag heb ik een jas, but also we have a question. So it can be, heb ik vandaag een jas? So you can ask yourself, heb ik vandaag een jas? Do I have today a jacket in my bag? Heb ik vandaag een jas? Heb ik vandaag een jas in mijn tas? In my bag, in mijn tas. Heb ik vandaag een jas in mijn tas? So that's an inversion. Vandaag ik heb is wrong. Yeah. It needs to be vandaag heb ik een jas. So this one is difficult in Dutch. Because vandaag ik heb een jas, they will understand you, of course, because it's similar. But the correct way, it's vandaag heb ik een jas. Because of vandaag, it's an inversion. But you can also do ik heb vandaag een jas. This one is correct. Because we have vandaag after ik heb. So then it's okay. And otherwise you have vandaag heb ik een jas. Is het jas of de jas? Ik heb de jas, ik heb het jas. Ik heb de jas, de jas. De jas. Het jas, de jas, ja. Okay. Do you understand it or do you want me to summarize it? Yeah? Everyone understands it? Yes? Okay, perfect. Ik heb een jas. Regular. Vandaag heb ik een jas. It's like an inversion because of vandaag, of a time. And when you have a question, heb ik vandaag een jas? Do I have a jacket? Okay, let's move on. Ik heb een jas vandaag. Ik heb een jas vandaag. Ik heb een jas vandaag, it's okay. Ik heb een jas vandaag, it's nice. Okay. What about ik heb vandaag een jas? Ik heb vandaag een jas. It's correct. Vandaag heb ik een jas. It's also correct. Vandaag ik heb een jas. Not correct. Yes, nu is also now. Nu heb ik een jas. Ik heb nu een jas. Should we use? You can just choose. So it doesn't really matter which one. So you can say, for example, ik heb een hond. I have a dog. You can say, ask a question. Heb ik een hond? You can say, ik heb vandaag een hond. I have today a dog. Or you can say, vandaag heb ik een hond. But vandaag, ik heb een hond. It's not correct. I mean, it doesn't really matter because they will understand you, but it's just better when you just use the other ones. They can really speak like local. But in the beginning, you don't need to worry about it. Wat is hond? Dog, yeah. Okay. So now we have about the greetings. So we have formal and informal. So you have, for example, goedemorgen. You can also repeat after me. Goedemorgen means good morning. When you enter a shop, you can say goedemorgen. Or when you order a pizza for your breakfast, goedemorgen. Sometimes they use also goedemorgen. Goedemorgen. Goedemorgen, it's more like polite, more the old Dutch language. Like in the past, they used often goedemorgen, and now they use it like the shorter version because it's more practical. So now it's like goedemorgen. Yeah, but you still write it the same. I think now you can even write it like this, goedemorgen. I need to check later in the vocabulary, but I think this one is also okay, goedemorgen. I usually write it the formal way. Goedemorgen, yeah. I think there are even 3 ways to write it because I saw it also in a lot of text in the newspapers. Okay, and then we have goedendag. It means like good day. You can use it the whole day. When you enter a shop or the bus, you can say goedendag or goeiedag. You can also say goeiedag. And in the evening, you say goedenavond, good evening. Goedenavond or goeieavond. And we have also goedemiddag. Yeah, goedemiddag. Oh, where's my mouse? Okay. Goedemiddag. It's like good afternoon. But goedemiddag, it's good afternoon, and goedenavond, it's good evening. And then the second one, it's more like a fijne avond is more like when you say goodbye to someone, like fijne avond, like good evening, have a nice evening, something like that. Have a nice evening. Goedemiddag and goedemiddag are both correct. Yeah, exactly. It's correct. I was here the goeie version. Yeah, Dutch people use nowadays more the goeiemorgen, goeiedag, goeieavond, goeiemiddag. I think the more older people use the goedemorgen, goedendag, goedenavond. So it depends sometimes on the age or if they want to be polite. Okay, now we have the informal. Goedenavond. Yeah, you pronounce with a T. Yeah, with a T. Goedenavond. T. Informal, you can say like hello. Hello met Igor. When I speak on the phone, I can say hello met Igor. Hello. You can just put your name. Hello met. When you answer a phone, hello met. Or when you enter a shop, you can say hello. Or you can say hoi. It's like hi, hoi. Or dag with the dag. It's also hi. Or even you can say hi or hey. So they have a lot of different versions. So we have hello, hoi, dag, hi, hi, and hey. So it's everything is fine. Because Dutch people have a lot of words also from English or the German language, French language. Okay. So you can repeat after me. Goedendag. Like good day. Goedendag. Ik ben Max. Goedendag. Ik ben Max. Good day, I'm Max. You are sending messages only to me privately, not to everyone. Oh, sorry. Something right. Oh yeah, I think I clicked it wrong. Now it's working, right? So you can say ik ben Max. Ik ben Max. I'm Max. Goedendag, ik ben Max. So you can say hi to Max. So you can say also goedemorgen Max. Good morning Max. Okay. And you can also say goodbye to someone. When you want to say goodbye, you say prettige dag. Have a nice day. Prettige dag. Prettige dag. It means like have a nice day. Or you can say fijne dag. They use it a lot. Fijne dag. Or you can say also fijn weekend, like have a nice weekend. Be not pronounce. Prettige dag. Yeah, a little bit. Prettige dag. Prettige dag. The Munich question, I didn't, you are sending a message. Ist she das immer wie in München? My German is not so nice, so you need to say it in English. München, chi, like chi. CH, we call it in Dutch. Like school. School means school. School. So when you are at school and you want to say hi to your Dutch friends, when you leave the classroom, you can say fijne dag, good day, or you can say tot ziens, see you, tot ziens. But if you want to be more cool, of course, you can say informal, like tot straks, see you later, tot straks, or later, like later, later, tot dan. Yeah, you can use also this one, tot dan. See you then, it means. So you have tot straks, see you later, or later, later. You can say doei. It's like bye, doei. Can you repeat all the goodbyes form? Yeah, so we have prettige dag, have a nice day. Fijne dag, good day. Tot ziens, see you. Tot straks, see you later. Later, later. Doei, bye. Yeah, prettige dag, have a nice day. Prettige dag. Okay. Okay, so you can say, for example, if someone is working in a grocery shop or somewhere, you could say bedankt, fijne dag mevrouw. It's like thanks, have a nice day. Prettige. Prettige. Okay. Prettige dag, you can also say, or fijne dag. I think usually they will tell you fijne dag. It's more often used. I'm fresh and I can't say it. Yeah, it's a hard one. Prettige dag. Prettige dag. And mevrouw, it's like madame. Madame. French, right? Mevrouw. It's like a woman. Mevrouw. So you say to a woman like mevrouw, and meneer to a man. Meneer to a man. In a shop, it's used often, so it's okay to say fijne dag mevrouw, but it's more formal, yes. Because to your friend at school, you don't say really like mevrouw. You say more like hoi, like hi, or doei, or later. So hoi, you can use also as a hi or as a goodbye. Okay. So now we have a dialogue. You can repeat after me. Hoi, ik ben Paul. Hi, I'm Paul. And then you can say, hallo, ik ben Sarah. Hello, I'm Sarah. Hoe is het? It's like, what's up? Hoe is het? Goed, en met jou? Good, and you? Goed, en met jou? Then you can say, prima. It's like, fine, prima. So we have, hoi, ik ben Paul. Hallo, ik ben Sarah. Hoe is het? Goed, en met jou? Prima. Okay. Then we can do some exercise. Oh, it's almost time, I see. Okay. I think we will just do the exercise next time with the dialogue when we start with the next lesson. So we do some exercise, and I try to also make you more interactive. So someone can speak in front of the group and say, for example, hoi, ik ben Igor. Or mijn hobby is reizen. My hobby is to travel. That's also nice. We can go on forever. Oh, that's nice to hear. Okay, and I have, of course, homework for you guys. So the first important thing is to make a learning schedule. It's like rooster in Dutch, rooster. Schedule. So it's nice when you want to learn a language, then you can one day, for example, Monday, you can read a Dutch, for example, a Dutch book for children, or you can listen to Dutch radio or to Dutch music. So you can make like a plan for yourself. So Thursday at 7 p.m. we have always, Duolingo, it's also very nice. Okay, and another homework, it's learn the words from the lesson. So you can just repeat it at home. I will send you the PowerPoint. You can learn the dialogues. We will try to practice next time more with the dialogues. And the fourth one, I mean, you can't go really outside because of the whole virus thing, but you can, for example, call a neighbor or a Dutch friend and just say, hi, how are you doing? Hoi, hoe gaat het? So this one is a practical one. Tinder, yeah, of course, you can use Tinder if you want. Okay, how can we sign up for the next lessons? I will give you guys my email address. Okay, Coaching Nederlands. If you want to sign up, just send me your email. Just say, like in the email, I want to sign up. So thanks for doing it. Sure, no problem. Thank you, guys. And maybe I will try to share the PowerPoint. Yeah, I think I will just send you guys the PowerPoint on the email, or put a, how do you say, the share? Yeah, I can just share the PowerPoint in the group now, or I will send you an email about this. I need to check if it's working, okay? What's your email? Okay, thank you. Just a moment. So this one is my email, coaching enables. Okay, thank you guys. I will just send in the email the PowerPoint to you. Dankjewel. Doei doei. I will put another.
Doei.
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 Doei doei.
Doei doei.
Fijne dag
Doei.
allemaal.
Doei.
Ja, meer fijne avond.
Fijne avond.
Fijne avond. And please write me an email to my email address. It will be easier for me. I will check my mailbox later. Thank you. Bye bye. Doei doei. Okay, thank you. Dankjewel. Sure, no problem. Oh, wait a second. I'll just write another to one person. Coaching in Nederlands, outlook.com. Sure, no problem. I think it doesn't matter. You can just put a small letter. So it's okay, or a big letter. Thank you. Dankjewel allemaal. Dankjewel. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It depends on the person, of course. I will try my best. In the end, I will just give a certificate. It's not an official one, but you can always use it in your curriculum vitae. So you can show it to a future boss, or at your work, or just hang it up on the wall. Dankjewel. Fijne avond. Yes, it's limited to 100 because the program can support more. It will be also difficult with the writing in the chat box. Tot ziens. Doei doei.
Hi, Igor. Could you please send me your email again, mate?
Oh, sure. No problem.
Thanks, mate. That was really good.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. All right. See you next week, mate.
Okay, see you. Bye bye.
Ciao.
Ja, dankjewel.